She'd been told all her life to wait for her person. That love would change her life and make everything better. The thing is, it never really worked out the way she was told. She was looking for love and found something very different. She saw respect, communication, and effort, but instead discovered deceit, laziness, and disrespect. She was tired of the games and just couldn't spend any more of her time and energy chasing ideals she couldn't seem to find. She didn't need to be saved, completed, or fixed. She just wanted to be loved. So she did what she had to do and changed herself, her mindset, her life, and her focus. She had fallen flat on her face as she searched for love and happiness, clinging desperately to the heartbreak of rock bottom, and started trying to find her way in a world determined to destroy her. But a curious thing happened in the fire of her struggles that brought her to her knees. She forged a courage and strength that lifted her out of the ashes and pushed her to evolve. It was only at her most broken that the light finally began to make its way into her soul, the same light that illuminated the path for her to better places. She still stumbled and fell, made some bad choices, and messed things up at times, but she learned. She grew and she evolved. She would never have found her answers in love, and her journey to become who she was meant to be was a solo tale. She was determined to become the best version of herself as she fought, struggled, and battled her way through life. She knew that luck and chance weren't real things. Everything happens for a reason. This journey was always hers, to understand who she was and learn to love herself. And it was the hardest thing she had ever done. And that thing called love that all the stories waxed on about, it would happen on its own time. So she put that out of her mind and began to turn her love inward. Maybe she'd find love, maybe not. Regardless, she'd find the love for herself that she had always wanted, and the way she saw it. That's all she could ever ask for. In her fairy tale, the princess saved herself and built her own castle. She didn't need a knight or prince to forge her fairy tale. She could do that herself, knowing that her happily ever after had always been there, waiting for her, in her own hands and heart. And while she had a lot of love to give, until the right person came along, she would pour all of her love into herself. That was and always would be the happiness she had wanted, and it all started with her. She just had to find that for herself, and she did. She couldn't ask for a better love that she found for herself.